Alright guys, this is one of the most important videos of the course. I feel like it's the relationship that you have with the facilities managers and staff, okay? So these are the people that work at the facilities. A lot of times they actually live on the premises of the storage lockers, guys. So these people not only work here, but they live here, and you're gonna deal with them every single time you buy storage lockers, okay? So a couple things. This is my perspective and some of the stuff that they do for me. It may not be like this for everybody, but it's possible. That's why I'm putting in this video. So this is the relationship video between you and the staff, the employees for these storage auctions, okay? So the first thing, guys, is really important is how you treat them. You need to treat them extremely nice, okay, with a lot of respect, because guess what? They will do stuff for you that sometimes is not advertised. For example, I've got relationships with some of those managers. I can call and sometimes get insider information, not what's necessarily in the storage units, but how long have they rented here, possibly some information about what's inside the storage units. Different things that the vast majority of buyers won't have access to. I'll have insider information before I decide to buy the storage unit, okay? So that's one perk of being and building that relationship, okay? Another thing, guys, is sometimes when you build really great relationships, primarily with live storage auctions, is once you buy a few, the staff, the facility, and the auctioneer will not require you to have deposits. So a lot of times you have to put a $100 deposit, cleaning deposit down, so that way you have to clean the units, and if you don't, they'll take that deposit. Well, once you build these relationships, a lot of times they will not require you to have a deposit once they get to know you as a person and know that you clean out your units professionally, okay? So that's another one, guys. Another one too is some of these facilities do not like you filming like I'm doing here. And if you're nice to the facility staff and they know you and they know that you're respectful and that you're going to film pretty much only the locker, they'll allow you to film on premises. So that's another big one. Also, guys, by building these relationships, sometimes, not all the time, but I've got some locations that will sometimes allow me to use their big dumpster on the premises, which is amazing. So some locations, some managers, as long as their dumpster is not full, will allow me to dump some of the stuff that isn't worth anything in their dumpster, which saves me time and money, so I don't have to go to an actual dump. Again, this is just some of the stuff that they allow me to do. It's going to be different for everybody. You have to build this relationship, okay? You need a good reputation with the staff and the facility managers. You have to, okay? And one of the things that I do, that I like to do with some of them, is give $5 Starbucks gift cards. I like to give $5 Starbucks gift cards just as a thank you, because there's a lot that they can do for me. And it could mean, the amount that they can do for me could mean getting a fantastic unit and not getting a fantastic unit, and getting really good insider information and not getting any good insider information, which equals to better buying decisions when you're buying storage units, okay? Also, if you buy multiple units, another tip, guys, if you're really nice and respectful, is they could give you more time to clean out the storage unit. So typically it's 24 hours if you're at a live auction, and if you're on an online auction, typically it's 48 to 72 hours you have to have the unit cleaned out, okay? Sometimes you need more time. Sometimes you have personal stuff pop up, you need more time. And if you have that relationship, you can call them, they know you, and you can ask, hey, can I get another 24 hours to clean up the storage unit? Another tip too is if you buy a lot of storage units at the same facility, ask for more time, because they'll give you more time if you bought multiple storage units at the same facility, okay? So that's another thing too, guys. I've had them do so many different things for me. For example, one time it was really dark. They got their own extension cord for me, plugged it in, and I hooked up a light into the storage unit. So there was that. I mean, there's a lot of cool things that they can do for me. Also, when I build these relationships, a lot of times when I have personal stuff, like let's say remains from the family, or personal letters or personal stuff, I know that some of these managers that I have this relationship to will be extremely nice, and make sure they try to get a hold of the family or the extended family to get that back. So there's so many different things that you want to do. Plus, if you're at live auctions, it's really important that you treat the staff with respect, because that trickles down to the auctioneer, which that's a whole nother video we're doing that you need to watch, how to interact with the auctioneer. But these are just some of the things that they can do to kind of help you along the way. So the biggest one is giving you more time. That's a big one. No deposit, and a few other perks and insider information is one too. So if I buy a unit and I know the manager, I can call them and be like, hey, do you know how long they've been there? They may give information like maybe what their occupation is or why they left, or if they couldn't get a hold of them, or if they could get a hold of them. There's a big difference there, because if they couldn't get a hold of them, that may be a great unit. If they could get a hold of them but they don't have the money, it may not be a unit I'm interested in, right? Because I want treasure, right? So just a few ideas, a few things, guys. Really important to be able to interact with the staff. And $5 Starbucks gift cards or $5 gift cards, they remember you. So again, you want to treat them nice, because you'll come back to that same facility over and over again within your storage unit career, and they will remember you guys. All right.